Life is far simpler than we think. We are the ones who make it complicated. Every day we chase after more success, more money, more status, a better future. With every step we wait for a tomorrow. Tomorrow I will be happy. One day everything will fall into place. Just a little longer and then I'll finally rest. But this is our greatest mistake, postponing happiness. Happiness is not in tomorrow, nor is it in yesterday. It only exists here, now, in this very moment, in this very breath. If you are breathing right now, it means you are alive, and that in itself is a miracle. Yet we rarely notice our own breath. We act as though it's a right we were guaranteed. But breath is life itself, and every breath is a gift. Gratitude is the ability to see this gift. It is the art of recognizing the hidden miracle inside ordinary moments. We often search for happiness somewhere else. We think we'll find it once we get that job, buy that house, achieve that dream. Yet when we finally get there, a void still lingers inside. Because happiness was never outside. It was never out there. Happiness has always been the ability to see now, this moment, here in the present. It's actually very simple. Watching the steam rise from a hot cup of tea, feeling the sunlight gently entering through your window in the morning, noticing the smile of a friend. These may seem ordinary, but they are life itself. To live in the present, one doesn't need much, just the willingness to pause and to feel, to listen to nature, to hear the birds, to breathe in the scent of the earth. In such moments, gratitude reveals itself, because you begin to realize life's true worth is not far away. It is right here. Gratitude teaches us to see beauty in the small things. Think of raindrops tapping softly against a window. It creates a kind of music. Perhaps you've seen it 100 times, but listen carefully once, and you'll hear a melody that touches your soul. Or consider a sunset, the sky melting into red, orange, and violet. It happens every single day. Yet if you pause and look, you realize it is nothing less than a miracle. Sometimes even the laughter of a passing child can bring light into your heart. Happiness is like a song. It plays differently in each person's soul. Gratitude gives us inner strength, because the grateful person does not compare themselves with others. They know happiness is not measured by who owns more, who earns more, who appears more successful. Happiness is the ability to notice the simple things. We rush through life. A grateful person is a strong person. Gratitude softens fears, eases anxieties, and heals the soul like a gentle balm. Think for a moment. What can you be grateful for right now? Maybe your family, your friends, your health. Or even if you can think of nothing else, you can still be grateful for the simple fact that you are breathing. For if you have breath, you have life. Gratitude is the most beautiful shelter of the soul. It frees us from the constant urge to compare, because a grateful person understands. Life is not a competition. Life is to live, to feel, to share. And with gratitude, the soul grows lighter, the heart softens, and compassion flows more easily toward others. Sometimes even a kind word from someone can brighten our entire day. Sometimes a simple thank you warms the spirit. Sometimes just a hug, a smile, a look. These may seem small, but they carry the greatest joy of all. When we forget gratitude, life begins to feel darker. we start to think that everything is missing. But in truth, our focus is simply misplaced. We fail to notice what is already here. Gratitude is like light. Wherever there is darkness, it only takes a little to make it shine. The grateful person is also free, because gratitude gives inner freedom. The judgments of others, the lives of others, the standards of others, none of them enslave a grateful heart. For they know, the value of my life is not in what I lack, but in what I already have. In my breath, my feelings, my loved ones. Everything in life is temporary. You, me, this moment. And we so often forget this. Gratitude reminds us, every moment of life is precious because it will never return. Today will not come again. The sound you hear today, the feeling in your heart today, will never repeat. That is why we must cherish it now. Gratitude changes the rhythm of life. With gratitude, the mind quiets, the heart softens, the body releases its tension. The storm inside begins to calm, because gratitude whispers to your soul, be still. What you have is enough. Gratitude is a prayer, not with words, but with the heart. When you see the value of what you already have, you no longer feel the need to beg for more, because deep within, you know, it is already enough. And gratitude expands love. The more grateful you are, the more patient, forgiving, and gentle you become. You begin to notice the goodness in people more easily.